Look, the, there are a lot of things to say about that. One, like when you were saying, why would people want to be treated poorly? Look, there are some people who feel like they don't deserve to be treated well.
Mm.
And being treated poorly, they feel like it's something they deserve.
Right.
It's kind of sad. And I can also tell you, there are some people in some of the classes that I took, they were using it as a form of therapy, which I think is a very dangerous way to do it.
Yeah.
Because the teachers are not psychotherapists, they're not psychologists, they're not trained for that, and I and I and I experienced this where there, and I don't want to say this is the norm, but I did see it once or twice where a teacher was smart enough to know how to push people's buttons, how to get them to cry, to feel horrible, to show that kind of emotion, which is not a hard thing to do. If you can really get a sense of the person and know where they're needy and know where they're having issues in their life, and you just push and push, and then they'll break down. And for some people in the class, they view that as a great acting technique, something that it was just incredible. Look, being able to cry, there are lots of different ways to do it. I mean, for some people, they will just tap into something very emotional in their life, feel it, and then show it to the camera. There are other people, and like everybody has different styles, and there's no one right way to do it. Some people, and it's kind of similar to what you were talking about. You know, I've heard pulling out a nose hair and then turning to the camera and then the tears start coming. I've heard of people putting a sliced onion in their pocket and they'll just reach into their pocket and, wipe their eye a little bit. And because of the onion, they just start tearing up. And then other people do it, in a more organic way. Just like there are some, acting teachers who will tell you you've got to create the life of your character from birth and take it all the way up until the time of when you're saying your lines. And look, that's great for some actors. And I certainly would never say anything negative about that. I've never done that. I mean, I will think about before I'm saying my lines, what happened to my character right before the scene started.